Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-January reading. Hope you're all doing great. Just a quick reminder, if you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me on the link down below. And if this reading resonated, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe to the channel. All right, Sagittarius, mid-January. Death. All right. Well, starting out interesting. Ooh, outcome 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty good. Okay. Sagittarius. Death and 9 of Swords. Digging yourself out of the hole, okay? It's almost like, okay, so you're trying to dig yourself out of the hole, but then you have people putting, what you call it? Whatever you're digging out, they're putting right back in, right? So you're trying to get out, but people are not helping you. I feel like you're being attacked. I feel like there's a lot of resistance against you, but you're managing it. I don't think they're strong enough to kind of deal away with you. You have a lot of people against you. And the thing is, you're definitely fighting them off. And I feel like, verbal attacks, things like that, this is all great, okay? This is excellent because you need to know who the hell you have in your life. This is perfect, actually, because once you know, then it's like, okay, well, I'm in this hole now, but when I get out, guess who's not coming with me? All these people, and it's a lot of them. Okay, so what's crowning you? Eight of Wands. Okay, where let's just say, okay, so you have a lot of people in your life, and these people over here, maybe before you had certain plans, right? You had things that you wanted to do with them, that you wanted to engage, but you were not focused. Okay, there was a lack of focus. There was a lot of going on, and that was really the main problem. But regardless of the focus being there or not, you're willing to go through it because of these people. But I think now it's a little different because there was a major subtraction that happened here in your life that it's not necessarily it wasn't necessarily something that you wanted, but I'm hearing rather needed. Eight of Cups is to get yourself out of because when you were emotionally invested in these people, but you were not seeing clearly. Now that you see it clearly, it's more so, okay, well, I can move past this, that's fine, but they're no longer going to be part of my life or my plans either. And that's the difference here. I think that you're taking it pretty well, to be honest. This dynamic you're very used to, but it's not like it's not like it's welcome either. I mean, you can do away with these people, but when you are emotionally invested in these individuals, in these plans and so on, it's very hard for you to walk away from it. Not that it's hard, like, I mean, you've done it many times, that's not the point, but it's like you would much rather not, because you cared. You cared. The Fool. But I feel like it was necessary, because you would be doing something that didn't really take much thought. You didn't think things through correctly, though. Or you didn't think about it enough before making the decision of moving forward with these people. And that was one of the main things that, I view this Fool as being foolish, truly. People taking advantage of you, right? People like doing fuck shit, but you still kind of just disregarding. Sorry guys, if you hear that, it's my dog. You really disregarding what they did, even though, or what they are doing, even though it's something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you're kind of just going along with it, and it shouldn't be like that. You gotta chill. Chill. Okay? Now, how you view yourself, the Chariot. See, this is completely different from the Fool. Where the Fool was wide open, this is you being closed. Still going towards what your goals are, okay? This is good, but like, I think you're protecting yourself a little bit more, and this is great. Because the Chariot has a focus, okay? Chariot doesn't, deviate. Chariot has one main focus. And I think that's where you are now. You finally got your focus. You finally got what direction you want to go. Because the thing is, I think this was necessary in order for you to really reap the fruits of your labor. I think God doesn't want you to get that with these people here, because if that happened, then there will be a lot of people taking advantage of you. Whereas now that you kind of see them for who they are and what they do, what they say, etc., it's a lot easier to not have them move forward with you. How others view you, Six of Wands. Man, you got 3-6 over here. This is very positive, by the way. But nonetheless, people see you as a very lucky person. 2, that, you lead others to success. And of course, I mean, it's great for others to view you like that. And I mean, I don't feel like you don't know who you are. I mean, you definitely know that. But the thing is, you're gonna attract people that don't necessarily have the best of intentions, right? And that's the main issue here. But it's okay. Near future, 6 of Swords. even if you have these people in your life, even if you still talk to them, I think you're going to be, well, one, they're not going to be talking to you like that anymore. I don't think you're going to allow them to do that, because it's going to be, they're going to have to change one way or another. Otherwise, you're done with them. There's going to be a lot more respect, but I feel like you're still going to keep them keep them there. But how can I say this? It's going to be more focused upon what you want versus. But the thing is, what you want is what they want too. I think there's going to be a very focalized conversation here with all of them individually. But ultimately, the plan, where you want to go, where you want to take things, is going to be dependent upon you. But still involving everybody. Hopes and fears, Six of Pentacles. Of course, I mean, you want that plan to come to fruition, to be very positive, etc. But the thing is, if something happens that is negative with these people, they are going to be fully involved in whatever you're trying to manifest, and that could become a problem then, right? So it's like you're planting seeds with all of them. It's almost like investors, right? You're planting seeds with all of them, but then they grow. But when they grow, they entangle into one another. But then if something happens to one of the seeds, it affects everybody else. And the problem is, you don't want it to affect everybody else if something's wrong with one in particular. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. This is very positive, Sag. I don't necessarily think there's going to be anything. I think things are going to move smoothly. The hiccups are not going to be. I think the hiccups that maybe you might envision, they're not going to be there. Especially since your outcome is Ten of Pentacles. I mean, it's super positive. The Eon. I mean, dude. So this is a pretty major chapter that's ending, but also a pretty major one that's initiating as well. And this is all meant to be. And you know it's meant to be. And it's going to be auspicious too. This will be fine. I mean, this is way too positive not to be fine. But of course, you got to be careful with who you're involving yourself with, of course. Advice? The Hermit, Prince of Swords. Okay. So, after you have the conversation with all these people, really take the time to assess what went on. Because we're seeing a 6 here, but then we're seeing an aspect of 3. So I think it's about reviewing. So have an interview with them, whatever, and talk about it. See what they have to offer you, and talk to you about what they come back with. And then with that, you can filter out the ones that resonate with you and remain with the ones that or filter out the ones that don't resonate with you and remain with the ones that do resonate with you. But there's a lot of quietness and not putting it out there. I think the ones that remain, it needs to remain hidden in some sort of way. I think keep it into closed doors rather than exposing it out there, because I feel like the exposure in some sort of way, if you have a plan for something particular that you want to invest, that you want to do, keep it under wraps until it's actually out. That's what I'm saying. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. If you like the reading, you can always like the video. You're more than welcome to do that and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to reach out to me, schedule a personal reading, you can reach out on the link down below in the description. All right? All right, guys. Good luck.